Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to read a story called The Honeybee and the Robber. And a robber is a thief. It's somebody who takes something that doesn't belong to them. And it's like stealing. And the author is Eric Carle. Here we go. The Honeybee and the Robber. Title page. The honeybee flew from flower to flower, gathering nectar. When she gathered enough, she started to fly back in the hive. A hungry bird swooped down and tried to catch her, but the honeybee was much too quick. Then the honeybee was thirsty, so she flew to the pond to drink some water. A hungry fish and a hungry frog tried to catch her, but the honeybee was much too quick for them. Oh, look, boys and girls, the butterfly popped out of the page. That's called three-dimensional. Remember, we learned this, 3D? Then a butterfly fluttered by. Let's play, it said. And together the honeybee and the butterfly danced in the sky. I must go now, said the honeybee after a little while. The baby bees must be fed, and the honey must be stored. The hive in the old tree was a busy place. Bees were coming and going. At the entrance to the hive stood a guard bee. You better be careful, said the guard bee to the honeybee. They said there's a robber about. But the honeybee paid no attention. She crawled past the guard and into the hive. Inside were rows and rows of cells made of wax. Some were filled with honey, which the bees loved to eat. The bees had made honey from the nectar. And where did they get the nectar from, boys and girls? That's right, the flowers. Where did you find all the nectar? The other bees asked. Watch me dancing and you'll see, replied the honeybee, and as she danced around and around to show them. Then she saw the queen bee. There's the queen bee. In another part of the hive, the queen was busy laying eggs. One egg in each cell. Each egg would hatch into a baby bee called a larva. Some of the other bees had already hatched. One larva had just become a full-grown bee. The honeybee was watching the new bee as it crawled out of its shell. Suddenly, she heard a terrible noise. Roar! Roar! A robber! Cried the honeybee. It was a bear trying to break in and steal the honey. Roar! He growled as he scratched at the tree. The guard bee hadn't seen him, but the honeybee had. Out flew the little honeybee and stung the big bear on the nose. Ouch! Yelled the bear. Isn't that cute, boys and girls? You pull the tab and the bee and his eyes move. Some of the tabs aren't working. Some are. Ouch! Ouch! Howled the bear again as more bees rushed out to sting the honey robber. And the bear ran as fast as he could. The queen, the eggs, the larva, the bees, and the honey were safe again. They were inside the hive. In the hollow tree, all was quiet. It was time to rest. Tomorrow would be another busy day. And that's the end. And there's a big circle for the moon, so we know it's a full moon. And there's the wise old owl. He's wide awake at night because remember we learned that owls are nocturnal animals. They come out at night to look for food and they sleep during the day. And that's the end. Let's do our beehive song. Here is a beehive. But where are the bees? Hiding inside where nobody sees. Soon they come creeping out of their hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bzz, bzz. Now, if I have 5 bees on one hand and I have 5 bees on the other hand, 5 plus 5 equals what, boys and girls? That's right, 10. Because we have 10 fingers. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay, bye, boys and girls. Until next time.